2-pound AAA championship.
A back flick, multiple hugs, the emotion of the family as he gets his second gold medal in as many years. And we move up to 152 pounds. Two-time defending state champion Landon Robideau from St. Michael, Albertville. Two-time defending champ, four-time place winner, Minnesota commit. Broke the state takedown record this year. He's St. Michael Albertville's career leader in wins. This is his fourth time in the finals. And if that isn't good enough, he's academic all-state as well.
That's right, so he's also smarter than me. That's great. Why not just suck the air out of the room, Landon?
And Brad Little of Woodbury already trailing 4-1 as Robideau is a focused young man right now.
So Robideau he's been in the finals 4 times, and he's a junior.
Yep.
I'm sorry, 5 times, and he's a junior. So he's got a chance to come back next year and be in his 6th final.
From Sidley, Cash Raymond.
Not too bad.
4-2 the score. And Landon with another takedown to make it 6-2.
And Robideau is actually ranked number 2 in the country, by the way. And he's a junior. Brad Little also a junior. Like you said, he was 5th last year at 52. He was 4th the year before at 52. And 6th at 126 3 years ago. So no stranger to this stage, but he's got a tall task ahead of him. As Robideau, the takedown leader, set a record this year for takedowns in the state of Minnesota for a season.
I think he's up to over 500 takedowns on the season.
That's exhausting just counting that
yes.
high for me, let alone actually working for that many takedowns.
38 seconds remaining here in the first period. He's got 4 in 1:25 here in period number 1.
50-0 on the season is Landon Robideau.
And takedown number 5 extends the advantage to 10-4 with 22 seconds left here in period number 1. And you can see by just watching this match how he can get 10 takedowns per match, really.
That's right. I mean, he's continuing to put the pressure on. He's continuing to be offensive. And let's face it, Brad Little's no slouch.
No.
I mean, this kid is a multiple-time state medalist. This is his 4th medal in the state tournament, his 5th trip here. He took 4th at the Christmas tournament this year. I mean, Brad Little has been around, and this is a good wrestler for this Woodbury Royals team, a great wrestler. And Robideau just makes it look easy. And he's done this against national and state competition all year.
When you're the all-time career wins leader already as a junior at St. Michael Albertville, that's pretty impressive, breaking the record of assistant coach Joe Brigelko. Another takedown or near it. They won't give it to him at the end of the period. 10-4 the lead for Robideau over Brad Little of Woodbury. 10-4, and Little is going to go down to start period number 2.
We're going to get an alternate start here by Robideau. He just lets Little up. So 10-5 will be our score here in the second.
5 takedowns already for Robideau, adding to that single season career record here in the state of Minnesota. Head inside single, Little trying to counter on the edge of the mat. Robideau trying to drag that leg in. Little doing his best to counter right now, but most resistance against Robideau is going to be futile.
Yeah, he's obviously good on his feet, as we've been talking about the number of takedowns that he's scored this year, but he's also no slouch at defending the takedown. To get that many, you've got to be able to defend against it, and he's done a heck of a job doing that, as you can see here today. Not easy to score on while he racks up points.
The obligatory blood time timeout.
That's right. We got to have one, so why not get it in now? Robideau, a commit to the University of Minnesota, so he's going to be a Golden Gopher in 2 years. We like to see that.
1:22 left here in period number 2.
Brad Little, just a junior as well. So again, we've talked about, his accolades. He's been in this tournament for the last 4 years, including this one will be 5, and he's got another year to come back as well.
This is his first appearance in the finals as Robideau with takedown number 7. He leads it 14-7 now with 1 minute left here in period number 2.
Robideau in on another shot. Little defends and ends up giving it up. So it'll be 16-7 for the St. Michael Albertville Knight.
Looking for his 3rd state title. He's also an academic all-state kid, as we mentioned, and more blood time here in the second period. 18-7, the lead for Landon Robideau. Our crack staff.
He's feeding me stats over here, which I like to see.
So, I love people that make us smarter. Adam's one of those guys.
That's right. Adam, familiar with the Woodbury program. I believe he spent a little bit of time in that Woodbury room over the years, and he said that Brad Little scored his 150th fall this year. So, I mean, again, in his career, 150 falls.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's not wins, that's falls.
That's falls,
yeah.
Right? To add to all of the wins that he's had. And I know that, doing the Christmas tournament, I talked to some of the Woodbury coaches as they were, they were just happy to be there, and then they had a finalist and a 5th place medalist in Brad Little, and they were saying with Little a lot of times it's fall or nothing is what he goes through his mind when he hits the mat. He is hunting for pins every time he hits the mat.
18 seconds left in the period. Are we going to have an illegal hold there on Little? Apparently so, as the Woodbury coach asked for an explanation from the official, and that will extend the lead for Robideau to 19-8 with 18 seconds left here in period number 2.
I didn't see what the signal was from the official as to what the whole full Nelson.
It might have been.
Your 152-pound Class A champion.
And another takedown for Landon Robideau.
Time ticks down here in the second. Robideau is going to be a commanding 21-8 lead heading into the third.
Imagine a kid like this in the years before the technical fall.
That's right.
And how many takedowns he would get in that situation.
Yeah, I mean, it would be exhausting just getting up off the mat every time.
21-8, one more takedown for Robideau, and this one will be done. 1:43 left here in the period.
He's got this front head, and he's going to just go behind and pick up that last one there to finish it off with a technical fall. So Landon Robideau from St. Michael Albertville finishes the season undefeated, finishes the season as the takedown leader in the state of Minnesota for a season, and now he finishes as a champion here in 2024.
And he beat a very talented kid in Brad Little of Woodbury here in the finals. And a hug from the coaching staff, and sometimes you see this with a wrestler of Robideau's level. Definitely acting like he's been there before.
That's right, and he has. 3-time state champion now. He'll be back next year for his 4th.
We had overtime.
We're in overtime on mat 4 on the AA mat.